guys, this is Ackley, SamAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about the Lionel hand car that I got that is themed to, of course, Mickey and Minnie Mouse in their Christmas attire, which, yeah, again, much like when I talked about the Libby's crushed pineapple VAT car, this is definitely one of the most rarest Lionel trains that I've actually got for sure, and I'm actually really impressed with, of course, on how it actually turned out for sure, and yeah, I think I know for sure it's probably been a long time since I got any Lionel trains in general, but yeah, I think it actually is quite nice, and the way I think is a good addition to, of course, pretty much be part of that collection, being like a regular old hand car at best. I do think it's actually well worth it in the end, so yeah, but don't take my word for it. If you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down in the description box below, so yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead, I'll wait you till you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll still be here by the time you come back for sure. In fact, yeah, probably won't be for a little while, given to, of course, what we got going on for this episode. But yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here by the time you come back. Again, much like what I said in the previous episode, I certainly hope that, pretty much, given to all of that, that I think, well, given to how old these are, I certainly hope I won't end up, you know, burning the house down for sure, because, yeah, I think that's pretty much the last thing that I might need for sure, so yeah, like I said, if it doesn't, then I think we should be all good, and if it does, well, I guess it was fun while it lasted. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Now, for today's episode, I think it makes sense to, of course, go over, I think if you may recall a few episodes ago when I talked about my haul at Heroes and Villains Con this year, I think there are a few items that I got that I think deserve their own episodes for sure, or in this case, their own episode for sure. So yeah, and luckily enough, I do have them right here in my hands. So yeah, here they are. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, three nice sets of course, some really nice Posket figures that I got from this year's Heroes and Villains Con. And it's actually themed to, of course, the three main leads from Yashahime. So yeah, I guess it makes sense to finally talk about these in their own episode for sure. So yeah, probably been a long time coming, especially with, of course, since after of course, when I talked about my haul at this year's Heroes and Villains Con. So I think it makes sense to finally talk about them here today. So yeah, I think you can pretty much get the clear picture on that. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at these. Alright, so I guess to kickstart, of course, this episode, I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, how the hell did I manage to obtain these figures for sure, or let alone might be asking, of course, these figures that I actually got right here for sure. Well, it is actually quite interesting. For starters, I think in terms of where I actually got these for sure, again, I think if you have seen a few episodes ago when I talked about my haul that I did, of course, on this year's Heroes and Villains Con that I've been to, which, by the way, still turned out really amazing. I'm glad I had a fun time, especially going in my ballerina barber cosplay. Which, by the way, I think currently, as of now, I am slated to, of course, get it fixed and touched up because it's probably been through hell as we speak, so yeah, but not to worry, it'll probably be back in any way, shape, or form for, of course, hopefully when I'll wear it for my next convention later on if I ever felt the need to do that. But anyways, going back on subject, I think in terms of course, where I actually got these for sure. Well, if you have recalled when I did my haul episode on this show, of course, this year's Heroes and Villains Con, there was another thing going on during the exact same time that really intrigued me, and believe it or not, one of the stores that is over at the Cortland Corset building where the convention is taking place, believe it or not, which goes by the name of Area 51, or I guess in this case, if I can grab this business card right here, and yeah, it's pretty much Area 51 and the Crow's Nest, to which you can definitely see on this business card that I got right here, which, by the way, definitely go check these guys out for sure, and yeah, pretty much they do have their social media and everything for, of course, more information, and of course, well, everything else that you can imagine, So yeah, I think if anything, it is actually quite interesting. But anyways, while this year's Heroes and Villains Con was going on, Area 51 was hosting a fan day during that said convention, which is absolutely amazing, and I'm really impressed, of course, how well they've actually done it for sure. And yeah, they had everything going on, and I too actually stopped by there and, of course, got to experience the whole thing for myself during my time at the convention, which is sweet. So yeah, and luckily enough, seeing of how they're pretty much opening up for a shop around the exact same time, I think they did offer some really, really interesting discounts for anybody cosplaying for, yeah, pretty much for people cosplaying at that convention this year, which is amazing for sure. So yeah, and yeah, like I said, if you want a little bit more on, of course, Area 51, since I did show off their business card earlier, definitely go check these guys out. They've got everything they need from, of course, gaming, and of course, they offer some really nice 3D printing, and yeah, that's just to name a few, So yeah, and of course, I too actually got some really good stuff here for sure, which are, of course, these three for sure, to which, yeah, I guess if anything, pretty much to explain everything, I think seeing of how they do offer discounts for anybody cosplaying at that convention that I've actually been to, one of the things is that if you actually go as a anime character and buy some anime merch over at Area 51, you would get yourself a 10% discount if you do, which, yeah, believe it or not, I think... yeah, I think for, of course, these three that I actually got, I think pretty much all together it will, of course, cost well over $40. But seeing of how I did go in my ballerina barber cosplay, which, yeah, which kind of makes sense, seeing of how, well, despite the fact that Genshin Impact is a video game, but actually does have some anime tie-ins for sure, I actually did get these at a 10% discount, to which it only cost me about $38 for sure, which is absolutely amazing for sure. So yeah, but needless to say, I'm really quite thrilled to actually get those for sure. So yeah, and like I said, these are, of course, pretty much all themed to, of course, pretty much the three main leads, and of course, Yashahime. And in case you don't know exactly what that is, Yashahime, or of course by its full title, Yashahime Princess Half Demon, is of course the an anime series that is of course first aired in Japan from 2020 all the way until 2022 last year, and believe it or not, it is in fact the sequel to one of the most recognizable anime of all time, which is of course Inuyasha. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that front. And for those who are wondering, yes, I did get to watch the first several episodes of Inuyasha, and I absolutely love it for sure. And yeah, currently as of now, I did manage to pretty much following up to, of course, when I got the first 2 Blu-ray sets, pretty much back in Christmas of 2021, I did manage to successfully get the rest of the series on Blu-ray, as well as the final act and all 4 movies in a row. So yeah, all of which I actually got a really good deal off of Right Stuff Anime for sure. So yeah, I think only time will tell, of course, when I'll actually get around to, of course, finishing up the rest of the series for sure. But don't worry, once I do, I am currently slated to watch Yashahime sometime later for sure. So yeah, but before I can actually do that, I think it makes sense to finally talk about these Q Posket figures that I actually got devoted to that said series. So yeah, think of it as, of course, a nice little early treat before I can get right on to, of course, or I guess in this case, pretty much talking about these as my appetizer before I'll get right on to the main course. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say on, of course, that front. So yeah, I guess enough about me rambling on as normal. I think it's about time that we should finally take a look at these. Alright, so now that I've actually got that explanation out of the way, I think we should finally go ahead and talk about these figures for sure. And yeah, based on my first impressions, based on the front of, based on the box for sure, they actually do look pretty promising for sure. And now, I mean, it's no big surprise, seeing how I did talk about a good number of figures that I got on this show before, whether it be, of course, well, pretty much some exclusives that I actually got to tie into certain themes, like, of course, when I talked about the Detective Pikachu figures to tie into the movie from a few years ago, and some figures that I got as part of some mystery box that I got, some nice acrylic figures, like the Genshin Impact ones that I got a couple of years ago. And probably the most recognizable out of all of them would definitely have to be the numerous amount of Funko Pop figures that I actually got over the years, which all of them are absolutely amazing for sure. But believe it or not, this would definitely be my first time talking about a nice set of figures in the Q Posket pretty much category for sure. So yeah, and believe it or not, if you actually look up Q Posket online, you would definitely know there's a ton of course, figures out there, many of which are themed to, of course, many anime for sure. So yeah, I think it pretty much makes sense, of course, that front for sure. I mean, hell, I know for sure I definitely love anime entirely, so seems like something up my alley for sure. So yeah, so I guess for this case, I actually did get these 3 that I actually got. Yeah, which again, seeing how they are themed to Yashahime, they are, of course, on the 3 main leads for sure, with, of course, the first one being Towa, the second one, if I could just move this out of the way, yeah, the second one being themed to Setsuna, and the third is, of course, themed to, of course, Moraha. So yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense, of course, that front, and yeah, I was really lucky enough to get all 3 of these for sure, so I somehow managed to get a full, complete set in its entirety, so hooray. So So yeah, but of course, as usual, I think it makes sense that we should go ahead and talk about these one by one, just to see how they fare up in such a way. So yeah, I think it makes sense on that front. So we might as well go ahead and do so. Alright, so I guess if anything, now that we got that out of the way, we might as well go ahead and get started on, of course, talking about these figures one by one. And we're going to start with, of course, the first one in this category, which is, of course, Toa. And yeah, based on my first impressions, based on the front of the box, for sure, it definitely looks great in its entirety. In fact, I'm already really digging, of course, the nice... pretty much the nice facial expression that's given to Toa for sure, and yeah, it kind of makes sense for that to, of course, be on one of our main leads for sure. To which, by the way, I think aside from Inuyasha, I do plan on, of course, cosplaying Toa sometime later once I actually do get around to officially watching Yashahime for sure. But until then, I've already got her in, of course, my cosplaying beforehand, so I think we should be in good hands. So yeah, based on the front of the box, it actually does look pretty promising, and of course going on the side, it'll definitely show on, of course, what the figure will actually look like, and yeah, I guess on the other side, it would definitely show all three of the main leads in its entirety for sure, which is just absolutely amazing, and definitely something I would expect for sure. And yeah, I could definitely say the same thing for the top of the box for sure. So yeah, I'm actually really impressed, of course, what I'm seeing based on my first impressions from the box entirely. And, well, I guess the back is just nothing but random information from what I can gather. And along in the bottom, which, yeah, it's definitely upside down. So there you go. So yeah, I can only imagine, seeing how pretty much these are themed to anime. Maybe I assume they would probably do a whole lot better sold in Japan for sure. So, or maybe I think it's just me from what I can gather. But yeah, needless to say, based on my first impressions on the box, I'm actually in for something really, really quite great for sure. So I guess that would beg the question: will it live up to my promise? Well, I guess if anything, we might as well go ahead and open up, all thanks to, of course, my trusty pair of scissors I actually got beforehand. So yeah, let's go ahead and, well, that was easy. So yeah, got the tape off, so let's open it up. So, okay, I think maybe I've got to do a little bit more, get on the side. So, alright, can I get it on the other side? Yeah. There we go. So, alright, now we can go ahead and open it up. So, let's see here, and, ooh. Oh, okay, so. Alright, well, yeah, looks like, the figure itself, is, of course, requires a lot of, assembly, for sure. So, yeah, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. So yeah, I guess if anything, once you get those opened up, it looks like something that you can actually assemble, and I think I might as well get the pieces out as we speak. So yeah, seems like a pretty easy process for sure. So alright, so it looks like we got the platform and stuff, and of course pretty much Toa's body, and finally, if I can move the scissors out of the way, and oh yeah, there's her head for sure. So alright, so I think this looks like something to assemble for sure. So let's see if we can do it right here. So alright, so let's see here. Well, this may take a while. So oh, I think I'm getting somewhere. Okay. Looks like we got Toa's head into her body. So yeah, now can we actually get this onto the platform? So, oh yeah, we can. So, all right, just need to make sure it's nicely secured. So, okay, looks like that was actually a rather easy process to get through. And yeah, definitely look at this figure in its entirety. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks great for sure, and yeah, I guess from what I'm actually seeing right here, this looks absolutely wonderful in its entirety. You can definitely see the amount of hard work to, of course, Toa into, of course, this figure, whether it be, of course, her face, her, pretty much her white hair with, of course, that nice red streak, and even her outfit definitely looks amazing for sure. So yeah, definitely is really, really incredible for sure. And of course, given to the boxes that I've actually got for sure, this is definitely one of the more smaller versions of these Posket figures for sure. So yeah, and yeah, I think they do also have Posket figures as well that are definitely much bigger for sure. So yeah, I guess there's your answer to that, but I don't think size doesn't matter for sure. I'm actually really impressed by what I'm actually seeing on for Toa for sure. So yeah, really impressed on, of course, how it actually turned out, and yeah, definitely really, really amazing for sure. So yeah, really impressed by this pretty much on this Toa figure for sure. But we're only just getting started as of right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, so now that we got Toa out of the way, I think we might as well move on to the next character in the Yashahime universe for sure that we might as well talk about. And we're going to move on to, of course, pretty much the second one we're going to be talking about, Setsuna. So yeah. Again, I think based on my first impressions as we speak, much like with, of course, pretty much Toa, I'm actually really impressed based on the front of the box on what we're going to be in for with Setsuna for sure. So yeah, you can definitely see that stern look that Setsuna is giving for sure, which really does match her character. And yeah, going on the side, it definitely shows, of course, what the figure will actually look like for sure. And again, does have the complete sag along the side, and yeah, pretty much on the top, again, really, really quite impressive, of course, like the front of the box for sure. So yeah, based on my first impressions, again, pretty much similar to, of course, the last one we're in for, but I'm really quite thrilled on, of course, the way they did it differently for sure, and I'm impressed with, of course, what they've actually given off. So yeah. Now I'm quite curious to see what we're going to be in for with Setsuna for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this opened up right now and see what we're in for. So, alright, so that's 2. Okay, I think that's all of them. So, okay, and well, looks like another thing that we actually got for sure. So yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and get it out of the plastic wrap for sure. So okay, I think that's pretty much yeah, I guess that's pretty much everything. So okay, I think it looks like another one to put together. So looks like we've got her head and her body. So boy, this one's gonna be really tough. So I think we're gonna try our best. So let's see here. Gotta squeeze this thing on. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was rather easy. So now we could go ahead and get Setsuna into the platform, and again, rather easy. So alright, so it looks like Setsuna is all set and put together for sure. And yeah, again, I think from what I'm actually seeing, this looks really, really incredible for sure. Yeah, I'm really impressed on, of course, how well this actually looks. In fact, I think if I can tighten this on really good. So, but yeah, as you can see here, this really, really looks absolutely wonderful for sure. Again, pretty much everything from, of course, her facial expression to, of course, everything else from her hair and her head, and of course her outfit and her body for sure. really is absolutely incredible for sure. I really do admire the nice hard-working effort they actually put into this one to really match it in its entirety. And yeah, I can definitely see in this figure for sure. It really is something to behold for sure. So yeah, pretty much comparing that to Toa, this one is definitely the show stealer in its entirety for sure. So yeah, nothing much else I can see on that. Setsuna is definitely pretty much the ultra badass in this one for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, it really is quite impressive from what I can gather. So yeah, nothing much else I can say on that front. This is actually a badass version of Setsuna. So yeah. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, I think we might as well go ahead and move on to, of course, the third and final one in this pretty much a little trilogy that I got for this episode for sure, and that being, of course, well, Moroha. So yeah, again, based on my first impressions, this actually looks very, very promising for sure, and yeah, I definitely know Toa and Setsuna are really great, but I know I'm in for a real treat with Moroha for sure, to which, yeah, by the way, I guess if anything, pretty much as I really love to cosplay as Toa because of how incredible she is, and Setsuna is, of course, pretty much the ultra badass for sure. I know for sure that Moroha actually is standing out from what I can gather, and I'm really impressed with, of course, what I'm actually seeing right here. So, and I know that's saying a whole lot given to, of course, the show for sure, but did you know that Moroha is, of course, well, Inuyasha and well, Kagome's daughter? Oh, you did know that, so, I mean, I didn't know, so, there we go, so yeah, I guess, if anything, based on my first impressions, of course, the box for sure, this actually is quite promising for sure, to which, oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention one thing. Pretty much, if anything, if you look on the box, this is actually pretty much labeled as C, so it seems like I'm actually going through these figures in alphabetical order, meaning that Toa is A, Setsuna is B, and now Moroha is C. Insert Incredibles coincident, I think not clip here. Yeah, it's pretty much what I can gather for sure. In fact, I'm already willing to bet reviewer and Mr. Ig have already done that by the time they're watching this. I certainly hope they are. In fact, are they? Okay, I think I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Back to the thing I'm talking about, but yeah, I guess based on what I'm seeing, based on the front of the box, this actually does look really, really incredible from what I can gather, and yeah, pretty much just this one facial expression on what I'm seeing for Moroha is actually really, really incredible for sure, and again, it pretty much showcase more on the side, of course, what the figure is going to look like, and again, pretty much going along the side is, of course, all three of those characters all together for sure, and definitely on the top for sure, so yeah, same shit, differing character for sure, so yeah, I guess if anything, yeah, based on my first impressions so far, this actually is really, really incredible, and it definitely looks promising for sure, so yeah. Time to get Moroha out for sure, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that, so let's see if I can, ooh, I gotta do it carefully, it looks like the box is being stubborn, so, okay, yeah, there we go, that's 1, and 2, and can I get the third one? Yep, I can. So, alright, let's get this opened up, and well, time for another assembly for sure. So yeah, I guess about anything, let's go ahead and get these out of the plastic wrap. So okay, all right, let's go ahead and get everything out for sure. So okay, it looks like we got all the pieces out, and oh boy, this is looking like a tricky one for sure. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this carefully. So let's see, can we get her head on? So all right, just need to make sure it's fully tightened in. Yep, I think this definitely looks good. So yeah, let's go ahead and get her onto the platform. If I can align this properly, hopefully I might. So okay, maybe not. So okay, all right, I think I got it on just properly. So all right, so based on, of course, pretty much what you're actually seeing right here, this definitely looks really, really amazing for sure. Yeah, I think you can definitely see that there's definitely oh, excuse me, I think I must have my throat must have gone dry for a second. So sorry about that. So, but yeah, I guess with what you're seeing right here, this actually looks really, really incredible for sure. Yeah, you can definitely see they pretty much much like Setsuna, they really put a lot of hard work into Moroha for sure. So yeah, and of course, look how adorable Moroha is with, of course, her boa, of course, her ponytail for sure. So yeah, that is just absolutely amazing. And again, pretty much based on, of course, what I'm seeing, her outfit looks really amazing. And of course, I do give extra bonus points for, of course, the way they show off her cape for sure, or of course her cloak, or yeah, I'm pretty sure cloak and cape are definitely differing for sure. So I mean, they look similar, but I assume they are differing for sure. So but yeah, I guess with, of course, what I'm actually seeing, I'm really impressed with what I've actually seen with Moroha for sure. So yeah, and again, there's I think if you look alongside the back of her cloak, you can definitely see the really, really nice font big of detail they actually put into this one, which I'm not gonna lie, is actually really, really impressive. And yeah, I know for sure it can be quite hard to actually master for sure. But I'm really impressed with, of course, how well they've actually turned out for sure. So yeah, nothing much else I can say on that front. This actually is impressive all the way. And I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, I guess if anything, overall, I am really, really impressed by these Yashahime Q Posket figures that I actually got right here. I mean, I didn't expect them to be this absolutely great, but for my first time actually getting one of these figures for sure, or I guess in this case, 3 of them in its entirety, I'm actually really impressed with, of course, on how well they actually turned out for sure. Yeah, I think they really do match the characters flawlessly. They got every bit of detail perfect, and yeah, I guess all around, as someone who's been a long-time fan of anime, I say these are actually great ones to actually get next to Funko Pop figures as normal for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, for my recommendation, I say definitely get those if you are into Inuyasha, or starting to get into Inuyasha, or just about anything, its sequel Yashahime, or both in general for sure. So, but yeah, whatever the case may be, I do recommend checking those out for sure. If you can find them online and stuff, or of course at any shop where of course they do have these, I say they're well worth a game for sure. Like I said, I actually did get these at this year's Heroes of Villains Con, pretty much over at Area 51 around the exact same time when they were hosting their fan day during the time at the convention, and got myself a really nice 10% discount for, of course, all three of those together. So yeah, that is actually a really good deal for sure. And once again, big thanks to everyone at Area 51 for, of course, these for sure. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to offer next for sure. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say on that thought. So yeah, and I guess if anything, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and let me know in the comment section below on what you thought about it for sure. Let alone the figures that I actually got. I would definitely love to know what you guys think. So yeah, I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and well, I guess for the next one, I think we've already been through, of course, a couple episodes devoted to Lionel and stuff. I think it's about time that for the next episode that we dive into something related to my Bachman HO00 scale layout that I currently have. What is it, you may ask? Well, you're just gonna have to tune into the next episode to see for yourself. So yeah, good luck with that hint. So yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Hey guys, this is Ackley, Attack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and showing support to me on both of my wish lists on Amazon and Right Stuff Anime, and even supporting me with my link on Streamlabs that you can find on my Twitch page. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.